Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Sorry about the delay on this. VBridger and VTube Studio weren't necessarily being the nicest to me, and VBridger kinda doesn't want to boot up tonight either. So it might just me being on a little bit less emotion-wise when it comes to. I can't do my cat smile, because that's baked into my VBridger, and I can't do a few other things unfortunately, but we'll hang. I say this, one thing that I do find that I can do a lot easier if VBridger is off versus on is frown. But it's more of kind of like a surprise thing. Otherwise, excuse me, I might just be talking with a little bit more of just a general smile on my face. But I hope everybody's doing well. Today is a Monday. It is, what's his face? It is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful May 12. I was stalling because I couldn't remember it. And yeah, Monday. So there is a few things that I do want to talk about leading up to things overall today, which is cosplay things, of course. I currently have 2 weeks until MomoCon, or technically like 1.5 when it comes to it overall. So I'm very much so looking forward to being able to, well, quite frankly, get everything going all together. I am already working hard towards making sure that I have everything prepared, planned for, and everything in between when it comes to looking for MomoCon. Because right now I know that I am currently getting through the entire stock of my cosplay stuff, making sure I don't have anything that I have to necessarily rebuy, pre-prepare. Rather, there's a few things that I know I do need to fix up, but when it comes to it overall, it's not like I'm... what's the best way to put it? It's not like I'm necessarily having to get through a whole new round of cosplays and everything. I'm slowly working my way through things. Momoji, Alice still needs Kene, Shirayuki. I still am slowly but surely working through my different... invite Kene? My different stock of cosplay stuff, but it's nothing too bad because I'm really just looking at my outfits, making sure I don't have to sew anything up, or like there's no big extreme changes that I necessarily need to make. Rather, when it comes to it, I only have to maybe like buy 2 or 3 things overall for my prop stuff or 3D print things, but I don't have that bad of a plan ahead of me when it comes to it. I just really need to make sure that my car is ready for the trip, hotel stuff's all good, and I really talk things out with the people I'm going to be rooming with, so we'll be good to go on that end. Hey, Miss Aku, you mentioned last time that you kept reincarnating trying to complete the Genso Chronicle. Does that mean you're also as old as the Chronicle itself? Not quite. Why? I actually do not inherit any of my previous reincarnations' memories, even with my ability of never forgetting things seen once. Does that mean you don't know what happened to your previous reincarnations? That's right. However, it's because I acted too maturely, or because I learned things much faster than others. People mistakenly think I inherited my previous incarnations' memories. In reality, I know so much about Gensoku only because I studied many historical materials. My abilities certainly helped me obtain and maintain the huge volume of information as well. So, Miss Aku, you actually are a hardworking kid. For other humans, a person at my age is still just a kid. However, I didn't have a childhood, so you can't compare me to a normal kid. Really? The last time I visited a human village, I passed a butchhunter store. A voice very similar to yours came out. It seems like she was laughing and arguing about something. I heard it from across the street. Did you see that? She might be talking about, of course, Suzanon, and in Forbidden Story, Aku is a major supporting, would I say protagonist? I don't necessarily think so, but she absolutely is a major supporting figure of Trisuzu, and the entirety of, Forbidden Story. It really was you. Occasionally laughing at the child and being childish isn't bad at all, right? Oh well. New 27-inch monitor is very big. You look so much bigger than on the laptop. I will take that as a compliment, I guess. Thank you. Also got beverages from reaching, what's his face? Reaching friendship 4 with Akiu. Let's see what she gives me then. Mystia, how's business recently? I'm not really sure, actually. However... Oh, I skipped past that. I believe I'm getting more and more adept. Really? At first you must have been really confused. You have already made significant progress. You should be proud. It's just other people help me along the way. I'm sure all of us would be glad to help. I still have aged order in my house. If you don't mind, why don't you take them with you? That'd be great. Thank you. Daijingo in a full moon's eve? Hello? That's very nice. I'm not gonna say no to that. First and foremost, washi lady. How much do you want? You need 3? Oh, I have 6. Pufferfish truffle. Wagyu beef? Yeah, give me some. And what do you got, Stay? Peaches, sticky rice, and cassia wine? Might as well. I don't have enough for anything else here, necessarily. Do I have enough for a new outfit, though? I want that butler uniform. I don't have enough Rocky coins for the butler uniform! No! It's fine. Alright, Nanami. .2. I already invited Kene. They're just need Momojis, so I could do either or. How much is my well, there's not much reason to go to the Forest of Magic, because Marissa already just comes by to whatever, so her friendship's already high. Could you keep raising Narumi, but Alice is really the person that I can't do, because I still don't have enough grapes, which is the annoying thing so much. And once I get some from Shanghai, there is one from Shanghai. Give me that, Shanghai, very much so. Thank you, Shanghai. I will hold on to that, because if I can get Alice's friendship up, that would be actually really, really nice. Otherwise, tonight, tried the takoyaki from last time. So I will absolutely take that. Miss Tanai, I'm here to ask about the takoyaki. I never thought I'd get to eat it again. I used to buy it on my way to school. It's been years since I tasted it. So you taught me how to make it because you miss it. Well, I don't miss it either. What's the matter? Anyway, if you want to eat it again, you can come to my Izakaya anytime. Miss Sanai, are there any other amazing things in the outside world besides cell phones? Well, there are a lot. There are vehicles that allow people to fly, video games that make people feel like they're on an adventure in another world, computers that can do almost about anything. Ah, I know that one. Computers are like a shikigami, right? Well, in the outside world, computers are a lot less emotional. Is that so, Nanoka? The computers in Gensokyo are better. That's friendship 3 with Sanai, so I can ask her about ingredients now. Otherwise, buy this stock up. The Daijingo is always worth it, because I'll make my money back on it no matter what. Ooh, Notori quest. Miss Notori, what are you up to? Well, I'm trying to build a rocket. I heard the Starlight Double Mansion went to the moon with a rocket. Yep, Remy's rocket, Remy's moon obsession. Are you planning to go there too? It would be nice to go there. The point is that I've seen the Starlight Double Mansion's rocket, but didn't think it could fly. But it did. It went all the way to the moon. That doesn't fit the science. Science? Could have it used some sort of magic instead? The magic consumption needed to fuel the rocket would be too great. So if both explanations don't work, could the Starlight Double Mansion have lied about the rocket being able to fly? With the personality of the mistress, they should be telling the truth. That makes sense. Well, I can't figure it out. Why don't you go and ask them? The first thing I already did was go looking for information. They wouldn't tell you? They did. The rocket was made by the magician from the library, and she promptly gave me a list of all the materials. Even so, you can't figure it out? Materials alone aren't enough to make a rocket fly. Well, it's hard for me to understand. You've been doing experiments on it since then, right? Of course! If we just give up just because we think we can't figure it out, then our Kappa's technology will never improve. The path of science is a hard road. It's nothing. Okay, just don't interrupt me. Let me think about the list of materials the magician gave me again. Okay, I'll leave you to it then. Huh? Why are those Reimu's talismans in the materials list? Huh? I think it was accidentally left it. Oh yeah, Miss Reimu also went to the moon. It's very human to put a few talismans for safe traveling. Miss Reimu's charms are really effective, so you can even summon gods with them. If you want to travel safety, you shouldn't be summoning the god of frauds or something. That's it! Wait, what happened? A rocket sailing through space. It's the god of voyages! Look, the design of this rocket has 3 stages, just like the 3 gods of voyages. No wonder the vampire brought Reimu and the other girls along. What in the world does that mean? Mystery of how the rocket is propelled through space is finally solved! The answer is that Reimu, a shrine maiden, summoned the god of voyages as a soul for its empty shell. The divine power of the god was the propulsive power of the rocket. Oh. What a disappointing reaction. Thanks to you, I was able to unravel years of confusion. As thanks, I'll give you something of your interest. Is this a new recipe? Wow, thanks. Cooking to you is what physics is to me. Keep up the good work, little sparrow. Creamy crab, hello. Cream and crab. That's a lot of good stuff, though. Popular trend, signature, photogenic. Dude, that hits a lot of ballpark stuff, quite frankly. Holy crap, hello? Like, that's ridiculously good. And my VTube studios stopped tracking me for whatever reason. Alright, 1 second here. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, hey, my VBridger's working. Hey, I'll take that. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go to the Yokai Mountain today to serve, but for now then, in the meantime, absolutely invite Natori, absolutely invite Momoji. That way I can try to guarantee them better. I just while I'm here, let's see if I can get Senai, I guess. Oh, are you Miss Senai? I don't have time to talk to you now. I'm busy cramming. What's cramming? Happiness as a yokai is... Cramming is a way to read a lot of questions, understand their meaning, and answer as many in a short time. Oh, even if we pretend to get it, I know you don't understand it all. It's possible for a yokai to understand of the pain of a high school girl surrounded by a sea of questions. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Who would have thought that all that Character-sama would have brought all these textbooks and exercise books for me to study? I can't refuse since she worries about me this much. Okay, but remember to take care of yourself and rest, and come to my Izakaya at night to get some nutrition. Yeah, I'm really hungry about cramming about so many questions. And then, let's see ingredients. What kind of miracles can you create, Miss Senai? I'm at that level of using secret spells to call the wind and rain. Occasionally, things like a frog or tadpole will fall from the sky. If I can keep chanting for a few days, I might be able to trigger a landslide or earthquake. But that might be a stretch. That's a shame. I thought it was the kind of miracle to make ingredients out of thin air. That would be magic. No, maybe I can do it. Oh, wind! Wow, so many ingredients being swept by the wind. Isn't it amazing? What a miracle! You're truly a god. Peach and tofu. Fair enough. And then Riddle gets me more Dasai and more Udambara. Lovely. Yeah, let's do Yokai Mountain today. Yokai Mountain! What do we got then? I can only make 6 shrimp stuffed pumpkin. Only someone's missing ship that pot. I need creamy crab and golden... Is it golden crispy fish cakes? Golden crispy fish cakes, Shirayuki creamy crab. Which is... Pan... What was the last one? Shirayuki. Pot. Yes, my people need to try pot. Let's do like pork and mushroom stir fry. That's my pan requirement. And do tenzuan. Tenzuan? I don't know how to pronounce that necessarily. Do any eggs, because I've got a lot of that to make. I've always had a lot of potatoes for croquettes. Let's do a rice ball or two, I suppose. I want to have a varied enough menu. Let's do that. Green tea's back down to only 1, which really hurts, because that was making me a lot of profits. But I still want something non-alcoholic, so I'll always have that on there, at the very least. Forgot I got the space beer. Otherwise, put my usual big earners then. Do I have enough wind priestesses to have the game not warn me about it? Let's hope so. Otherwise, 2 pots, of course. So 1, 2. We can do 1, 2, 2 pans. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Actually, I can put another steamer actually then. So let us do that. I don't like the Night Sparrow stuff necessarily as much when it comes to comparison, because I want to just serve by... I still want to be able to serve the customers by their preferences if I can. I don't feel like I'm necessarily having a problem. The specialty. Alright, so as always, I'm tipping Reimu 500, because I'm hoping that my profits will give me a lot more when it comes to otherwise. In case that Tui ever comes by. That's the one thing I'm always worried about. Alright, but yeah, getting back to my cosplay side or so. I'm getting my car maintenance all on Wednesday, hopefully, which includes my tire rotation and oil change. So hopefully everything will be in line, prepared, and all like that or so when it comes to it for my preparation on the hotel side of things. Because I should have everything else just about basically prepped, prepared, ready to go when it comes to it then. I just want to, you know, make sure that I don't have any car troubles. Because that's the last thing I would want to have on my head, is any type of car breakdown problems at all. And to be fair, Sophie, my car that I effectively call by name when it comes to it then, she's always run pretty well for the 7-ish hour journey that I gotta make over to Atlanta. Because I drive there with my friends, so it's always something that I just gotta look out for, but I haven't had any problems on the way there, either on my driving there, because I'm driving with friends in the carpool or so I get to chill out on that side, I get to do a karaoke car with them, or just listen to podcasts and whatever, because I absolutely love driving on the highway. Well, yeah, to an extent when it's nice and neat overall, because if there's lots of cars, then that makes me start getting worried and anxious, and there's too already. What's his face? Momoji wants golden crispy frab cakes. Trout, flour, honey in a pot. Trout, flour, honey. Mountain delicacy, greasy. Trout, flour, honey. Want something good with alcohol and a mountain delicacy, so let's do that for Miss Momoji. But yeah, no, I hope you're doing well, Rena, and also hi, Calvin, by the way, because I did read what you said earlier, but I didn't actually really address much past that. But I do hope that you've been doing well when it comes to, and yeah, like, these conventions are absolutely the high mark of when it comes to it for me here, quite frankly, because I always enjoy everything overall. It's so many excuses to be able to chill out, have a good time, and really enjoy myself. And there's so many things that I do get to take part in that I would never get to otherwise. My cosplay is, of course, a big part. Do we want something filling? I'd say give her a pork cutlet and absolutely stuff her. Give her something sweet. And I have a lot of mushrooms, so you know what? Or rather, let's give her, like, a bunch of crap. Hopefully, maybe I can get, like, something nice for her. Otherwise, let's do the same thing again for Momoji, because I really gotta do a raving review. Mountain delicacy, let us make that good with alcohol. Tenshi wants a cocktail, so absolutely give her a wind priestess. And she wants something nice looking. Vegetarian mild sweet photogenic, so I would like to prepare a salad for her then, in that case, probably. Prepare a few more things on the grill otherwise. Get this going. 2, it doesn't know what greasy, so let us play around with that a little bit more then. And she doesn't know what mountain delicacy either, actually. That's something to learn. I need to get my entirety of my stock back up for my hyper mode before I start serving out my specialty customers, though. Yeah, I feel like I'm really unlocked on both my personality and my creative side, just due to all the cool things that I get to do at conventions that I never would get to otherwise. You want no alcohol, so take a Ramune. Sweetness. It's not referring to the taste, but I don't care. Again, a Star Wars Ginkgo. I will give you... something wonderful. How about that? Like one of my few cocoa beans. And then for Tenshi, vegetarian mild sweet photogenic. Vegetarian mild sweet photogenic. I'm trying to think of what could be good for you then. Let's try creamy crab. Cream and crab. Vegetarian, sweet, mild photogenic. Try that for you then. Get everything else out of the way. This goes to Tenshi. Not Tenshi, that goes to Tui. You want something neat? Oh, whatever, Tui. Get on out of here. Get on out of here already. She doesn't like pop-art, so... not like popular necessarily, Tenshi. That's fine. If there's something sweet you want, take a damn Daijingo, get out of here. I have all the wolf Tengu here, just about. Hilariously. Keep serving up the same, just about. I can't remember what was the last thing that I needed. Trout flower honey. Trout flower honey. Give her these two, I think. Take something filling, I guess. You know what? Take an Udambara, and let's say I'll be done with you in time then. Then she wants a cocktail. Another Wind Priestess. Something expensive. She wants something expensive. What do I have that's expensive? Oh, creamy crab then. Go get another creamy crab. Creamy crab. Let's put like something premium. Let's make it photogenic. Good enough for you. Alright, what do you got, Tui? I'm not buying any of that crap. That's so much money. But thank God I invested into that spell card. For Reimu. My goodness gracious, as otherwise I wouldn't want to deal with you at all. I've got a lot of food left over when it comes to it then, so I don't have to worry about cooking. Necessarily. No, I'm actually out of fried pork cutlets, so I need to move that over. Mid-alcohol? You want something that's mid-alcohol? Well, take a space beer in that case then. If you could. Let me go ahead, serve these out to help out here a little bit. One of these here. Let's see here real quickly. 1, 2. Need to serve umeshu, and then that is a grapefruit? Grapefruit juice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Help out on that side. Back over again. We're doing this thing again. I can't remember the recipe, I'll be honest, but honestly, take some Tenchuan. Alright, something modern. So let's get Senai Ramune. I need more skewers potentially, because I don't know how many skewers left I have. Okay, actually still have a few. Get the Tenchuan out. Some delicious sweets you're missing out from Senai. Home drinking sweet photogenic dreamy. Home cooking sweet photogenic dreamy. So we'll do that. Sweet is over here, so she wants something alcoholic. Alcoholic and neat. You want something neat? Well, does I? Absolutely does I out then. Let me get some fitness tea out, help out on the drink serving end. And while I'm here, actually, let me get a sparrow satay, that way I can help. I need to make mushroom stir fry. I need to give Senai this. I'm trying to get through as much of as much of the smaller side, because I can take care of these customers a little bit to an extent, the specialty when it gets to it. But right now I need to get through the line because I have such a line, and I want to get over to Kine before we close up. I need to get my toss serving. I need to get the one that has everybody eat immediately, because that's so important. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the Durani eggs out as soon as I can. 1, 2. Get these all out in a row, so that everybody can just start moving along. Suika wants something good with alcohol. Strength boosting mead. Strength boosting good with alcohol. Golden Cheese fruit traits are actually really good for Suika. Flower trout honey. Flower trout honey. Flower trout honey. That's really just really good in general. I don't think I have any way to make something Japanese, so let's just straight up serve that to her. Quite frankly, it'll be good. So go ahead and do that. Help out on the drink side. 1, 2. There's no like greasy, understandable. Otherwise, do run any edge. Get some mushrooms out. I will pass over. Need some more dew, quite frankly. Kene is here. She wants something that is liquor. You like a liquor? No fitness tea. 3 sparrow satays on over. 1, 2, 3. Get this out. I will serve the green teas to help out a bit more. And then Kene, I need her to try Shirayuki. Shirayuki, pufferfish lamprey seaweed. Pufferfish lamprey seaweed. And she likes cultural heritage, so let's get her a lunar herb to go with it. Otherwise, I need to keep cooking things up. Get a wind priestess, a daijingo, and a fitness tea. So in order, daijingo, fitness tea. Here we go. I need pork cutlets. 1, 2. Shirayuki's ready for Kene. 3 treasures. What are you giving me today? What are you giving me today out of the 3 treasures? The sword. What is this sword again? It's just 2 random ingredients. Ah, low roll, low roll. She still wants some more liquor. Oh, fitness tea is fine. Quite frankly, that Shirayuki was kind of fun to make, so let's do this again. I need more. I am going through the fried lamprey like nobody's business, dude. I mean, it's good that people want it. It's a signature dish for crying out loud. And things over. Kene didn't necessarily like that one as much when it comes to it, then that's fair enough. Nobody really wants the Star Wars Dinko anymore, though. Shochu? It's probably because of the drink combination. We'll have a Fire Rat's robe in this case, then, Kene. Number 4. Ordered right there. Get through the mushrooms here, and I don't have to mind as much about fulfilling everything afterwards. Japanese cultures, so honestly, we can look towards making a rice ball that is a bit dreamy. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll fulfill some of Kene's requirements. And then on the drink end, let's get 2 Wind Priestesses. 1, 2. Here we go. We'll cut wood, because Suzu's got that. And then this goes up to Kene. Nice, perfect. Alright, had to route some talking about the stuff, but it's all good. The toy likes high alcohol stuff. Okay, good to know for the future, but, you know, I'm still gonna have to default to what kind of drinks she does want overall. Not right, that's really gonna make or break things for me. I also went through a good amount of Sparrow Sake stock, I will say as well. More mushroom. Look at that money that I've been making, though. This has been very nice, I will say, tonight. Great, 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 great. Yeah, well, the Star Wars Dinko went bad, quite frankly. Well, 3 things went bad, but it's still a pretty good net profit. 8.5k? I'm very, very satisfied with that overall. So let's keep this going. Let's keep this going.